Boy, oh boy, after 2 weeks, I'm finally back. Now, to be honest, this is just pure laziness on my part, and I just did not upload anything. But in the span of those 2 weeks, I've gotten 2 new EXs, Shanks and Akainu. I'm currently leveling them up at the moment, so expect some gameplay soon. But anyways, we're gonna have this filler post, which today we're gonna be doing 5 things I love about One Piece Bounty Rush and 5 things I absolutely hate. Some probably won't be a hate, more like a dislike, just to be nice, you know. Things first, the likes. Now, something I want to get out of the way for this first one is content. One Piece Bounty Rush is filled with characters, like filled with them, and there's a lot. Now, don't get me situated on the way this game works and how the people play it when it comes to these 200 plus characters, but it is the most caught up One Piece game right now. Don't bring up Treasure Cruise. I don't know anybody that plays that game genuinely, but anyways, it has the most content that we know of so far. I'd say, in my opinion, yeah, it has the most content. And now this is something great. This brings in players because it's just, something great to have, to be caught up to something like that, because it gives it more as I was saying, variety. But yeah, it gives it, like, that different feeling, like you're happy when you get a new character instead of forcing yourself to play the same one over and over and over again. Well, that's only if you get lucky, but still, it's great because you just have a bunch of different things to mess with, and it just gives a whole new feeling. These different traits, these different skills, it all just complements their own characters sometimes, which just gives it the different feeling. Second thing I would like to say I like about this game is the way you could play with your friends. Now, they added a thing called Play with Allies, which was, I don't know, but it was like a year ago. Something I would like to comment on this is that this wasn't always in the game. It was never a feature to be able to play League with your friends. Now, when this was first added, I was low-key hyped, because I could finally play with my friends. No more whatever we used to do, probably like countdowns, whatever. But it was nice, because then I could play with my friends. We were all just getting ready to play. It was probably one of their best ideas. But in my opinion, it was also one of the worst. But once again, I will not go into that for good reasons. But yeah, I love the way you could play with your friends in this game. There's also room matches. They added the casual match, which isn't too easy to match with your friends, unless you guys, try to load in at the same time. But besides that, it's also pretty good too. But room match is probably my favorite thing. You guys can do fixed level. You guys can go normal. Choose whatever characters you want. It's pretty good. I like it, and that's why it's one of the many reasons why I love this game, is because you could play with your games in different ways, and it's really fun. We really enjoy the game. Already on number 3. That is crazy. Anyways, I know this one's kind of weird, but I love the medals. I love the way they work. They really remind me of Pirate Warriors 1, which I actually haven't played not that long ago either. But the whole medals with the tags and putting them together, just trying to make a combination, it's all like a little fun. And I love the idea of it. I mean, you could argue that they didn't do it correctly, like they could have made it better, but to be honest, I love it. It's a great idea, and I'm glad they added that to the game. I have no really any other reason why I like it. It's not like I like it a lot. I'm putting these not in a specific order of, I'm not putting them in any specific order. I'm just doing it, But yeah, those medals are just something I wanted to bring up. I really like about the game, and I wish they would, have more differences in them, like not having the same traits, but You know, I like how some of the medals relate to their character and how their traits work, actually. Pretty cool. 4 has got to be the maps. Like, I don't know why I wouldn't include the maps in here. Okay, so they're not as cool as maybe fighting paths with the giants in the background, which is actually really cool. But some of these maps just look really beautiful and nice despite how the graphics look. But yeah, they just look nice, and not just because they give me like any advantages or anything. Some of them do, and I kind of like them for that, but it's just nice to have a little nice background to fight in. I don't know how anyone would like that. Honestly, these maps I'm about to pull up right here are some personal favorites. Just because they look nice, not because they give me an advantage or anything. I keep saying that like it's sarcastic. But yeah, maps have got to be 4. Let's see what the last one is. Did you really think there was going to be a 5th one? It was already hard enough to come up with 4. I'm so sorry. I tried to be different. I saw everybody was making about everything they hate about OPBR. And I tried to be different. I'm like, you know what? Let's make a video about what I like. And this video was so hard. You were able to see it at the end with the maps. This game is so... Before we start getting straight into the hates, let's talk about an honorable mention. Out of the 4 things I listed about my likes, you could have a downside to nearly almost all of them. As in, I mean, even if they're so good, there's always a bad side to it. Now, you can't have something like that. When there's a good part about the game, you don't want to think about that same bad part about it. And it's honestly kind of sad in my opinion, and this is why I think it earned their spot in an honorable mention instead of number 1, 2, 3, or 4, because there's so much more other bad things about this game, and it's honestly embarrassing. If you roll back to the part where I said there's a lot of content in this game, well, that is not gonna matter, because this, I don't know if this is like a community problem or a game problem, but they feed their players this, I guess. But no matter how much characters there are, like 200 plus or whatever, if everybody is gonna play the best unit in the game, and I mean that literally, everybody is gonna play the same unit over and over again, whoever is good. And to be honest, you cannot blame those people, but this ruins the complete purpose of the game and what their advertisements are. Saying, oh my god, you could play as Luffy, and Luffy's not even in the meta right now. Number 2 has to be the greediness of this company. I'm like so serious when I say this. They are the greediest like people I know. It could be literally one of the main characters' birthdays, they will give us 5 diamonds, sometimes even none. They literally skipped Odin's birthday, nothing. Not a single thing, when he played an important part to the whole Wano arc. Which is like, it's just flabbergasting to me. Like, they barely give us any diamonds. We have to wait till anniversaries to get more than like, what, 300? Which not even give you more than, mind you not even give you more than 10 pulls on a character who is worth like, what, 50 diamonds per pull? If you think this game is generous at all, and it is sometimes, I'll give it its times, it is really not. It is not that giving. It will not give us a lot. And I hate that about this game, especially since it's gotten so much downloads. It's so much respectful players who give them so much money. It's really crazy. And ooh, we're finna get on that next topic. Hold on. So we're gonna talk about how expensive this game is. And I know it's a gacha or whatever. I'll look what up that means in a second. I'll look that up. But still, these are some of the craziest prices. One that flabbergasted me, once again I'm gonna use that word, one that really got me was Kid-in-Law for 200 something bucks, 230, 250, I forgot what it was. Their last rebanner was more expensive than Lowkey, and once again, mind you not, this Lowkey is came out after Kid-in-Law, which doesn't make sense at all. You know, Lowkey came after, wouldn't he be better? And Kid-in-Law weren't even good at the time. It doesn't make sense. They overpriced these EXs that you can't even use in the game because, once again, them fueling their fan base, and now they're using every OP character, which throws away these other good characters, and it's wild. And they still overprice them. That is my main problem. You can't be overpricing these characters, man. Like, if they can't be used, why? Why just not give it out for a cheaper price? It's crazy, and it needs to be stopped. They need to start lowering these prices. Like, they made some of these banners cheaper. That, once again, that is another thing that gets me. Kid and Law were $250 to $230, whatever, dollars, while a buffed Akainu, which is, I'd say, is better than them now, right now. Akainu was only like $60 for a guarantee. It doesn't make sense, and it's inconsistent. The prices are super inconsistent. They don't make sense at all. Their inability to give people actual good rewards and actual items from time to time. Now, resources is something that is very important in this game, and yet they yet to give them out, at a really good amount, especially for beginners, which is wild. I just wish they'd give out more materials because I'm low-key broke right now. You can see it at the top of my screen with the bounty coins. But anyways, as I was saying, they don't give out a lot in terms of resources, in terms of diamonds, in terms of, all that good stuff. And I wish they would do that more, but they don't. It's like they don't even care about us. They just think, oh, releases new EX, we get tons of money, let it rain in. Give them little rewards. And rewards, I also mean, as in for League, maybe for placing at Legend, you get extra rewards, 2 times the rewards. Anything would be better, like people are grinding, people are playing this game every day. And yes, they are putting themselves through their own pain, but that does not matter. They are still playing, and they are putting effort into your game. So maybe you should, pay attention to them, give them extra rewards. I don't know. Since these past 4 have just been completely, pointing out everything, I'm just gonna say, they should just listen to the players more, to be honest. I don't want to yell at this one or just seem like I'm completely ranting. They should just listen to their players more. And, they do. I see it, and I hear it, but they don't listen enough. They need to listen more. I swear there's people out there telling them something and they do not listen. Hackers, auto clickers, they're all a problem in the game, and they have to get banned at some later time when you could ban them now. I don't even know why they don't have some anti-cheat system. I swear this is they have millions on millions of dollars. They don't decide to add anything, but besides that, I feel like there's a lot of things you could list that's wrong with this game, but that's where I want to end it there. This was supposed to be 5 for each. I ended up doing 4 for the goods because it was just too hard. But, that's the conclusion. Gameplay video probably coming out soon. Peace out, y'all.